Hi, Russell Cummings here from Strategic Business Development. Just wanted to take you through a simple tool that I use. It was developed by the guys at First Executive Recruiting in Melbourne. Well worth having a look at. And it's called a role profile, and what I like about it is it's a really simple tool to help you map out, I guess, the key elements of a role. You can go on from this and build a position description, a more detailed position description. This just I think defines a really good outline of that, so you can then go on and do it. So a couple of key points. First thing is obviously put the title in there, and then describe the purpose of the role. So what is it to do? And then think about the relationships. And I just think about internal and external relationships and who they're with and what they're largely about. And then the next step is to go to the outputs and think about what do the outputs need to be from this job. So what are the tangible, concrete things that we need to deliver out of this job? So we want, in this example, it's a business unit coordinator. We want to have growth and profitability, reduce costs, improve relationships, stable teams, safe workplace, all that sort of things. Once you've defined the outputs, then it's relatively simple to go through and define the key activities. And so what I tend to do is go look at them and just come up with those, those headings that you can see there that says, reporting and financial management and planning and that sort of stuff. And then once I've got those sort of large headings mapped out, then I go through and fill out the detail and say, okay, well, it's really financial management, what that's about, and we add in some of the things there to, governance to ensure the company is compliant with relevant legislation and regulation. Once I've got all the activities, then I can do a bit of a cross-check and say, will those activities A, deliver the purpose, and B, deliver the outputs that we're looking for? And I'll go through each output and make sure there's an activity, at least one activity, because often there's more than one activity that will deliver a particular output. So that there's at least one activity per output, and we're doing that. Once I've got all that and I'm happy with that, then I say, what are the inputs required for this person to do this job effectively? So what do they need in order to funnel those inputs through those activities to give you those outputs? Once I'm comfortable with that whole picture, then the last thing to do is just look at competencies. So what are the key competencies required in order to complete this role? So that's a very simple role profile. We provided you with a worked example and also with a template, a word template for you to fill out your own. It's a simple one-page plan of a role, if you like, and I find it's a great starting point. Lots of people don't go much further than this, but if you want to, you can also develop a full position description based on this. So that's the role profile. Talk to you again soon.